Hey y'all, Kate's Garden Chicken Cat Rambles, and it's a Tuesday, and there is of course a hurricane approaching Florida, but Franklin, the big guy out on the chaos, okay, go out. If you're not going to help, go out. Is gracing us with some little bit of cloud cover. We had rain last night, early this morning, but today I'm going to rake out some of the old bedding down here in the floor, just as a kind of preemptive fall cleaning. So this Easter egger up here, Zin Zin, I don't believe she's laid yet, but I got a little brown pullet egg this morning, which I'm only assuming has to be from her sister and best friend, the Colombian Rock Cross, because we know Zin Zins are going to be green. So I'm not going to do a lot of talking, it's just going to be me cleaning in here a little bit. I'm using the snow shovel. So I scoop her and I use a big tote. Come on, Chaos. Go then, get. Chaos came in, but he just wants to stand in the way. Like, this is not as much fun as you made me think it was going to be, Mom. So, I use a big tote and my little rake here. Once I get it all raked into a pile, then I'll shorten the rake and use it along with the shovel to pull it out of here. They don't spend a lot of time in here pooping, but this has probably been in here most all summer. And I probably won't take it all out of here, but I'll get the majority of it. There is some old driveway and dirt underneath them. Probably a few tree roots from the base of this Norwegian spruce, but the great thing about this rake is it's so adjustable. I can use the shovel and the rake together and just kind of pinch it up like this. And dried out. It's had lime in it also. Some first Saturday woman, just go out. Walk past me. Finding a lot of big feathers from the Brahmas, so I know they're starting to molt their tail feathers a bit. I can tell by the color. Zin got herself stuck in here. She doesn't want to be in here, but she was not a chick that was handled a lot, and so she really doesn't like it if I'm in here in her way, so to speak. So one thing about the snow shovel is that it's not heavy, but it lets me pick up quite a bit. Dropping some of the yucky stuff into their calcium bowl, which there's lots of calcium in their food, but I always provided them some extra oyster shell or calcium pebbles, just so they have that option. Well, have you laid me a green egg? What are you doing in here if you're not laying me an egg? Yeah? Middle of the afternoon. Because Bud spray all over me, but I missed one spot on the back of my knee. I can tell because I just got a bite there. Maybe I should go this other direction. The only bad thing about this only being 5 feet wide is you do have to deal with that narrowness, but just for me and my amount of birds, just fine. Lots of feathers. Anytime I find a long one or one that's pretty, I'll save it. But this is probably hers. But she's going to have feathers that are similar in color to the Brahmas, but I can tell the difference when they're molting whose feathers are whose. So anytime we have, that one's pretty. Rain, or I felt that the floor was a little wet from any summer, spring rains, I would add a little bit more shavings. What's up, Missy? Just go right past me. I'll probably add some more lime and a few more shavings to this deep litter, but since it's close enough to fall that I'm going to be cleaning it out totally, I don't want to waste a bunch more shavings. I'm just going to be pulling out in the next month. So I'll probably just add some lime. They managed to get all kinds of crap in their little cups. I hear you back there clucking behind me. I don't think you're going to add any more shavings today. See how rain goes over this week with Franklin. I think we're just getting some outer bands of his storm clouds and a tiny bit of rain. And Adelia, just depends on how big she is and how quick she dissipates as she moves up the East Coast and out to sea. She does have a chance, they say, of possibly curving back after she hits Georgia and South Carolina and getting Florida again. Alright, I think that's enough. That's enough maintenance for now. I just wanted to get the bulk of that out of here. Kind of get an idea of what's underneath, if I had any wet spots or gross spots or anything I need to be concerned about, which I didn't. Just have a really confused and weirded out Zinzin. Zinzin, nobody's keeping you in here. So I do throw them some treats down onto the floor in here on occasion, especially like it's close to bedtime or if it looks like it's going to be rainy, because they do come in here when it's in the evening. I've noticed this hot summer, if it starts raining, they get in to one of their little, the chicken shack or the pavilion. Yeah. Drink some of this lime when y'all poo. Come on, move. We'll help dry it out. Move, Missy. Makes it easier to clean off, too. Well, get out of here and you don't have to breathe this. How about you just lay an egg? And stop with the attitude shit. There's your fan. On their roost because it does help if there's any mites or lice, which I check my birds once a week and they're not. I was watching some videos today and I felt bad that part of me's like, well, why don't I ever do my chores on the camera? I'm like, dude, people like to watch other people work. And I'm like, I'm watching somebody do chores on camera. So. I don't know if you can hear me. So, with just this many chickens and just me, I mean, I don't have hours worth of chores. And I'm not going to, when I want to get something done, I just want to go get it done. I am not the kind of creator that spends more time setting up camera shots, than they do actually doing stuff. And I find that tedious. I don't necessarily like to watch videos where I just see people, I know what they're doing and they're just, it's an act, it's just posing. They've already set the camera up, they've already started, and they're just going to film a portion of what they're doing. I think it's kind of like false advertising. They spill a lot of food, I don't know why they scratch it out of here, but I might just make it a little higher so they can't. Eat out of it, but they can't get their legs up to it. It's wasteful. So they have fresh water, but dust and whatever. Sometimes their cups get a little residue in it, so I clean out the cups and do a couple cycles of water for that. Yeah, I'm not going to bother till October starts really getting chilly, maybe the end of October before I put a new wall up. I'll put their shade cloth down, which will help with any major wind to help with the cold, but yeah, until we start getting nights that are going to be below freezing or down around freezing consistently, I'm not going to worry about shutting them in. So anywho, I'm going to go dump that and drink the rest of my bye and go back in, because even though it's only 80 degrees, it's not real windy and it's humid as hell. Alright you guys, have a great afternoon. Bye.